Guys, welcome to the course, and I'm just so excited that we are back um, doing this. I just love doing what I'm doing now. That is inspiring mothers and giving them hope. Um, and we are on a very exciting course. It's all about creativity. It's all about crafts. This is going to be an easier course for you guys. I know the last one might have been like a wake-up call, and I did that intentionally because I really wanted you guys to wake up um, and try something new. So yeah, so this is going to be much more fun. This is going to be much more independent, and I just want you guys to get on with it and just do what is required of you. So there will be no supervision, and I'll just let you do what you feel comfortable doing. So every activity is going to be chosen by you, apart from some um, some activities that we'll do together. We'll all have to do and produce. So yeah, I'll talk to you about it as we get on. So yeah, welcome back after the long break. I believe break is good as rest, and it's all about trusting God and trusting that He will finish what He started. And sometimes we need that break. We need that break to like refresh ourselves and to then put more into what we are doing. So it's not just about doing things or completing tasks. It's about having the heart to do what you need to do and doing the right thing. Okay. So yeah, I'm praying for you guys. We have had great results, and I'm just so amazed about everything that you guys have done in the last few weeks. So great achievements, and don't downplay any achievement. Yeah, so let's get back to it. I just want you guys to, I just want to remind you that let those challenges be a stepping stone. So use them as fuel to fuel your dreams. So everything that comes to knock you down, you need to pick it up and build your life up, if that makes sense. Okay? So just remember the enemy has no power at all. We give him power, and by allowing him to nest in our minds. So don't live in fear, go for your dreams and be all that God wants you to be. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start this course because if I start talking, I might never stop. So let's get right into it. Um, so this is just an introduction on the first slide. You can see I chose a really vibrant looking shells. It's just showing you how beautiful nature is. You look at the colors of the ocean, look at the colors of the sky, look at all the colors in nature. Life is beautiful, okay? Life is beautiful, and I want you to keep telling yourself that. It's not really telling yourself that because it's the reality. Life is beautiful. So yeah, just have that, bear that in mind as we move on to this next slide. So welcome again. Um, and this is just going to be a friendly craft course, which is going to provide you with opportunities to explore your creativity and develop skills, craft skills that will empower you to start a business or to just start a hobby. You know, there's this saying that you should have three hobbies, one that makes you money, another one that keep you fit, and another one I've sort of forgotten. But basically, you should have three hobbies. So if you don't have three hobbies, you should look into having three hobbies. Okay. So let's get on to the next slide. So here I've just mentioned the course structure, but ignore all this. I'm just going to explain to you what we are going to do. So yeah, creativity. What is creativity? So, so sorry. Creativity drives the world, like literally drives the world. That's why I chose this imagery of a gear. So basically, it oils every single economy. It just keeps things going, if that makes sense. So it will improve your psychological well-being as well. And creativity also creates employment. Look at the retail industry. Look at the design industry. Look at the style. Every single thing revolve around creativity. So yeah, it's super important to have that in mind. Okay, and I want you to remember as well, you have a personal style. you know you are an individual and you have a personal style. So I want you to start exploring what your personal style is and just start expressing that more. Let that come out. Allow yourself to just be yourself. You know, be you. There's nobody else in this planet that can ever replace you. How big is that? So you really need to start um, just being yourself. Be yourself. Love yourself. There's nothing wrong with just being you. Okay. And we Africans have been unfairly represented in the world. And I believe we are the most creative people. But what happened is we are so traumatized that we don't um, we do not express our creativity, and we need to do that. We need to start becoming more creative. Okay, on the next slide. So art. Wow, where do I start? Because this was a big one for me. When I realized the power behind art, my life literally changed. Okay, so art can literally pick you up from depression. Um, Literally. So it helps cure trauma. You see, like in the war zone places, they give kids crayons and art crafts so that they can express themselves. Also, improves art improves passion. It just makes you more passionate when you express yourself in art. It gives you a zeal for life as well, and as well improves brain power. So I personally believe that art is the answer. I remember as a young girl, we were so creative. We were um, making these little baskets, which are back on now on style. So the world is now starting to recognize the value. I believe that they've always known it's there. It's just that our value has been taken away, and we've been turned into consumers rather than producers, if that makes sense. And we've been um, we've been conditioned to slave for others, if that makes sense, rather than us creating things. So there hasn't been um, a fair trade, if that makes sense. So we need to start going back to these crafts. We need to start um, creating and start doing things that we did traditionally. By this I mean art wise. We used to create viandos. We used to carve things. Moms used to make things for their kids. We used to do crocheting. Actually, I remember this. There was a time when I was a young girl, and I remember every single woman knew how to knit a sweater with like diamond shapes, and every single kid had a diamond shaped um, sweater with so many colors, and there was so much creativity, and the women were so creative. Like every single week, they would come up with a different design, and it was just amazing. The women are happier, um, and they were just showing off their design. So that's where I want us to get back to. I want us to get back to um, just enjoying our own creativity and just being passionate about what we create with our hands. Okay. Um, the other thing I wanted to mention is about art being God's gift. Okay, you know, God has given us this gift and amazing talents to as a gift for us to just help us feel better about ourselves and our capabilities. So we need to start exploring what it is to be creative, and we need to start nurturing our creativity. Look at the kids. The first thing they do, they want to draw everywhere. My daughter draws on the wall all the time, but I'm trying to stop that, and to just leave a piece of paper on the table, just to really direct her onto where to draw, because obviously I can't let her draw all my walls. It's gonna be chaotic. But when we stop kids from drawing, and then we don't give them another alternative, we don't give them a book or whatever to draw on, then we are doing a very big injustice to them, because it's their nature to be creative. And by giving them the opportunity to express themselves, we are not um, hindering their capabilities, their artistic capabilities. Okay. Um, yeah, so art is everywhere. It's in nature as well. If you look at what what what's around us, it's all art. It's all God's art, if that makes sense. So even nature screams art. You know, the every single thing stems from nature. Every single inspiration is from nature. Yeah. Think about anything that was created by man. Every single thing um, comes back to nature, you know. So yeah, nature is art. It's in our nature to be artistic. So we need to start taking it more serious. It's not just a part-time thing. It's something that is in us, that needs to come out. Okay. So there's various ways of expressing art. It's in music, it's in drawing, it's in writing, it's in fashion. So you can express yourself in very different ways. Music is a very important part. Um, and by this I mean good quality music. It's not just rubbish that is there to drive immorality, or to cause distraction or whatever. It's good quality music. You have to choose the right music, because the wrong music then can damage your creativity. Okay. But the right music can do wonders to your creativity. So you need to have some music, some sort of music, some soft music in the background, not the noisy music, but just soft music. And it's not all the time that you have music. There's some time to switch off, and concentrate on other things. Okay. So yeah, music, drawing, writing, and I told you ladies about writing a diary. So this is where that comes in. You need to start writing a diary, so that will be an art form as well. um, Also fashion, every single fashion designer is inspired by nature. And what do they say about nature? Nature is just God's art. Okay. So when you see a leopard print dress, you think, you know, nature. You think animal. You think colors. That is basically art. Okay. So on the next slide. So here with the art activities, you get to choose some art, some and some will do. Will all have to do. Okay. So on the next slide. So so um, so I need you to choose one activity from here. So that is either a mosaic, a bottle decorating, or a shoe decorating. So I want you to choose just one activity for you to do during the next 2 weeks. And I want you guys to present that to me, or in a just you can record that, or or take photos and then write down what you've done. Yeah. Okay, is that clear? Let me know if that's not clear. So for the mosaic activity, I really love this because mosaic is basically pieces of broken glass glued together to make something very beautiful. And this, I just love this imagery of taking something that is broken. Our lives are broken, and we need to start making something beautiful out of it. So if you choose to take on this activity, then you'll have a visual, um, you have a visual representation um, of what your life is now. It's beautiful. Okay. So yeah, so just pick up the pieces of your lives and make something beautiful out of it. So yeah, so let's get back to mosaic. Mosaic is used in interior decoration. It's used in wall decoration. It's used in pathway decoration and landscaping. You see, those beautiful gardens. You see, um, it's all mosaic. And if you start looking around, you'll just start noticing mosaic. It's in churches as well. The churches glass stained windows. These are all broken glasses that have been fixed together in an artistic way. Um, so what I want you to do is to go online and just Google mosaic, and if that's what you want to do, that is, um, and just find out how to do it. I'm not going to um, show you how to do that. You take that initiative in your own time to find out how you can do a simple mosaic thing. A bottle decorating. Um, Oh, I just love the imagery again. When we think about bottles, we think about a drunkard how just drunk, and then thrown the bottle in a ditch, in a dirty ditch somewhere. So the imagery of taking that and turning it into something beautiful, it's also another imagery of your life. Um, Whatever had been discarded in your life can be picked up and made beautiful. So if you, again, you go online, you Google how to do these things, and I want you to do just do one bottle or whatever. So it's up to you. So bottle decorating is used for gifts, like for birthdays, weddings. It's used in interior decoration. It's used in table dressing. Yeah, so there's so many uses of it. So I want you to just do one or two or three. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. Okay, just bring up your creativity, and yeah, and let's do this. You just need to take a glass and a bottle and then spray it or something. And with some glasses you don't really even have to do anything. You know, you just take a glass and you put some flowers. You know, use your own creativity, open up your mind, and be creative. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go to the next slide. Shoebox. So the way the shoebox does is you can take a shoebox and just cover it with a material, or you can just cover it with a beautiful paper and make it absolutely stunning, and then make it as a gift box. So it's any shoebox really, you know. Yeah, so you can make a memory box with it, you can make a gift, you can make an interior decorative item, you know, like a baby nursery box, you know, memory box, you know. There's so many things you can do to that. You can use it for storage, maybe it's for storing your pens. You can use it in art, wall art, you know, you can put them on the wall. So there's so many ways. So you go online and find out how to do that, and you make one if you choose to do this project, okay? Another thing I forgot to mention is that all these activities are meant to make something that is just ordinary extraordinary, and that's just what life is. Make quality out of something that is, you know, is considered to be a lot of low quality. So life is all about making quality. Okay, so make something that is just ordinary extraordinary. Okay, I hope you got that point. So on the second craft activity, I want you to choose either crocheting or knitting. So you need to do one of them. And then so you go online and find out how to do that yourself. Some of you have already done a crocheting, and that's enough for this course. Um, and then the beading part, we're going to do that together. And that is after everybody has finished a crocheting or a knitting. So yeah, and then we'll go to beading. Okay, I hope that's clear. So you're only doing crocheting or knitting. Okay, so you're not thinking about beading for now. So after you have presented a knitting or the crocheting, then that's when we'll do the beading. Okay. So crocheting can be used in various ways. It can use to make accessories, blankets, storage blanket, decorative items, clothing, or baby nursery items. So yeah, be creative. Do something simple. Yeah, and let's see what you come up with, ladies. Um, with the knitting, you can knit an easy dishcloth. You can Google that, how to do that. And there's a YouTube channel there. You can just go, just type that on YouTube, and you'll find that video. You can use to make accessories, blankets, storage blank baskets. You can use to make decorative items, clothes, or baby nursery items. Okay. With beading, as I said, this is something we are all going to do. Yeah, so we need to start being creative with we'll do a beautiful beadworks, and then and let's see how we get on. Um, with this we're going to have to do a textile activity. So this will come after we've finished all the other activities that we've mentioned. So a textile activity will be to make an easy pillow or a simple cloth, or make a slipper. You can Google all that. It's easy. You know, you can make basically you can even make a small bag using a t-shirt. super easy to do. You can make a simple um, you can make a simple bag pencil case. So it's up to you what you do. So just bear that in mind and see what activity you're going to come up with. Okay. The other activity we are going to do is a culinary one. So this just means we are going to do a baking um, or an easy pizza or a popsicle or a yogurt. You know, basically we're going to be trying that we haven't tried before. So something that you've not attempted to make before. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. So basically, these activities are just to help you do something you've not done before, just to prove yourself that you can do it. So um, so these are just easy, super easy stuff. So what you do, you just make something different, and you take a photo of it, and then you present it to us. You can do it in a video form or just write it down on a post or yeah, and just take a screenshot of it, and then you present that. So at the end, we're going to have a presentation of every single thing that you've done. And I want you to make a PowerPoint presentation of what you have done in the end, okay? So yeah, as I said, we're going to have an online exhibition of our work. Um, and then we're going to also, I'm going to present you with a certificate as well. The way I'm going to do that is online, or if it's God's will, I'll come to Kenya and hand the certificate to you. So if that's what God has in plan, then we're going to do that, and it's going to be wonderful. You're just going to celebrate the hard work that we have done. Okay, I hope everything is clear. If you have any question, just write it down, ask me. You can also comment on the YouTube channel. Um, yeah, so let me know what you think, guys. If you have any question, let me know. Okay, thank you.